Hello everyone, and thank you for checking out today's video. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chris. We usually do a ton of videos here all about outdoor apparel. Things that we wear when we're outdoors doing activities like hiking, trekking, climbing, camping, fishing, snowboarding, skiing, all that fun stuff. I have a website, meandmyjackets.com, where we look at what to wear when we are out there doing all those fun activities. Everything from base layers to jackets to pants, boots, backpacks, sunglasses, and I even have a page on my website all about Yeti. Yeti coolers, Yeti water bottles, all that fun stuff, because it's all part of something that we need when we're out there doing all those activities, right? We go hiking, you might want to take a water bottle with you, right? Camping, fishing, you're taking water, taking coolers, taking food out, all kinds of fun stuff, and Yeti is an amazing brand that makes some really, really good stuff. So today we are doing a video on the Yeti Rambler water bottles. Okay, so there's 5 different sizes here that we're going to look at today. I'm going to tell you all about them, and what I want to do is I brought down a whole bunch of drinks here, different sizes, to kind of give you a perspective as to, what each one of these containers can hold. Because for me, even myself, when I was online looking to order this, and I see, 36 ounce, 26 ounce, 18 ounce, 64 ounce, 46, like what exactly, how big is that? Exactly how much can I put in that? What's the right size for me? So I hope to put that all into perspective for you today by showing you what some of these drinks are and how much of these drinks each one of these bottles can hold. Okay, so I think it'll be a pretty interesting little video here. Yeah, all right, so let's get started. So we have 5 different sizes, okay? They are an 18 ounce, a 26 ounce, a 36 ounce, a 46 ounce, and a 64 ounce. Okay, so we have 5 different sizes here. Now, Yeti really makes these things really well. Okay, these are all aluminum. They're built really strong. These 2 here I have had for a while, and they have taken a beating. This one even has a little dent on its side, but it still keeps my drinks just as cold. My point is, they're really strong. They're durable. They're meant to be taken out. They're meant to be used, and they've just been really great. All right, so I want to just talk to you in a practical sense about, all these sizes, how I use them, and what we can put in them, okay? All of these Rambler water bottles have what they call a chug cap, which I really like. This has been awesome for me. They're easy to take out, they're easy to clean. They come with a nice little handle here so you can carry them around. And they're very easy to drink out of, okay? Having that, just drink it. It's like, holding up a bottle of soda and drinking out of it. Very easy. And they're just really nice seals. They're rubber seals all around these things. They do not leak. You can shake them around, turn them upside down. I have no problem with leaking. Really durable. Now, the other thing about these things is they are amazing at keeping your drinks cold. I have a landscape business. I could leave for work in the morning and I fill one up, like something like this, up with cold water, maybe a couple ice cubes, but we usually keep like a gallon of cold water in our refrigerator. I can just fill this up with the cold water. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, and when I get home, 5, 6 o'clock at night, it's still cold. All right, it might not be freezing. Any ice cubes that I've put in here are probably melted, but it's still cold enough that it's still refreshing. So they really, really do a great job of keeping your drinks cold for a long period of time. And I can even tell you, like these 2 bottles here I take to work with me a lot. I leave these things in my truck, when I'm out working. So sometimes, it's a hot sunny day and it gets hot inside my truck, and this thing is in the back seat of my truck. and I open it up and get a drink, and it's still really cold. They have a special like insulation in here that's like vacuum packed, and it's really, really effective. As I said, these are aluminum. They're really nice and strong, but they're pretty lightweight. I mean, they have some heft to them. They definitely are a solid piece, right? But very easy to carry around and take with you wherever you're going. The other really nice thing about these is that with this special kind of insulation in them, they do not sweat. So if you have an ice cold drink inside here on a hot day, and this is, you know, sitting out in the sun or whatever, you know, it's not going to get all wet and sweaty on the outside. It stays perfectly dry, just like this. So it's really nice. So in the wintertime, if you're putting something hot in here, it's going to stay hot. If you put something cold in the summer, it's going to stay cold. So they're really nice. Again, the chug tops on here are really great. Definitely my favorite top. And yeah, all right. So let's get into different sizes and my practical uses for them. Okay, why do I own all 5? Well, I actually started off with the 3 middle sizes here. You know, you buy one, and you say, well, maybe I get one a little bit bigger for this, and then I said, maybe one a little bit smaller, whatever. I ended up buying all 5. And the way I use them basically is this small one is 18 ounces, and this one basically can fit in my backpack if I am going for a walk. One thing that I like to do is like to take my camera, go out in the woods, walk through the trails, and I like taking pictures of wildlife. It's just a little hobby of mine. It's a getaway. It's nice and quiet. It's peaceful. Get some pictures of birds, butterflies, deer, and you know, whatever, flowers, plants, whatever kind of crosses my path. I enjoy that. And when I go out, I usually have my backpack here where I keep my camera gear, okay? And something like this little 18 can fit in here really well. I have a little pocket. This is my Peak Design everyday backpack I use for camera gear, and this will fit into the side pocket here with no problem at all, right? So it's a really nice little fit to take with me. If it's going to be a hotter day, or if I'm going for a longer walk, I can still fit the 26 ounce here inside this pocket as well, okay? So those 2 sizes I like to take with me, you know, when I'm going out on hikes, I'm going out on a walk, stuff like that. Okay, now the next size I have up here is the 36. And this one I found really great. I play volleyball. I coach volleyball. I play volleyball. This is the perfect size for me to put a sports drink in. I like Gatorade. I have like the powder where I can make my own Gatorade mix and put in here. Maybe some iced tea, right? Or just ice water. But for going to play volleyball, this just seems to be the perfect amount. As I started using this one, it wasn't holding enough for me, right? So I got the bigger one, and this has been just the perfect amount for me. You know, when I'm coaching, when I'm playing, it's small enough that it's easy to carry around still. All right. The 46. This one here is basically one that I bought to take to work with me. You know, put some ice water in, take it to work, leave it in my truck. I have a nice drink throughout the day. And it has worked great. I had this last winter or early spring, and this was perfect. However, this summer, as the weather got really hot and I started drinking more, I wanted a little bigger size. So I ended up buying the 64. All right, so I take this to work with me too. In the hot summer days, I need a little extra, you know, liquids during the day. This one wasn't quite cutting it. This one has been great for me. So it's really nice. You know, I have a whole series, whatever size, whatever my needs are that day, I can use. You know, they are expensive. They're not cheap, okay? But this is the way I look at it, all right? Something like this, you know, I can fill this up with ice water, with some iced tea mix, you know, whatever. Take it to work with me during the day. And if I, you know, lunchtime, I got to go out to lunch. I stop at McDonald's or Burger King, Wawa, a deli, a pizza place, whatever. And I don't have to buy a drink because I have one here. Okay, so while I'm spending, you know, a nice amount of money on these two products here to go to work with me, to use just about every day, I do not have to purchase drinks when I go out to lunch. Right, so if you think about it, you know, I mean, just roughly, what does this cost? $50, right? $55 or something. If you add up the cost of buying a soda, you know, or something at a deli, you know, at a store every day for lunch, probably anywhere between $2 and, you know, $3 for a soda a day, right? Well, in like 2 weeks, this is paid for itself by me not having to buy drinks, you know, when I go to lunch. So, yeah, so I mean, you know, initially, yeah, it's expensive, but in the long run, they're saving me money, and they keep my drinks cold, and I have a drink all day whenever I want it. So I really like using these things. Okay, now, how much can we put in each one, all right? So this 18 ounce is basically a small size to carry with you. Like I said, if you're going for a walk, a little short little hike, you know, you just want to bring a drink with you, something, you're going for a ride in your car someplace, you just want to take something, a hot coffee with you or something. This is a nice little size. So basically, what this one can hold, all right, I'm going to step this out front here, so it's 18 ounces, okay? A can of soda like this is 12 ounces. So basically you can fit a can and a half of soda, okay, into this. Or the equivalent of a small bottle of water, all right? This is 16.9 ounces. So 16.9 ounces, 18 ounces. So this will fit inside here, you know, without any issues. Okay, so that kind of gives you a good idea. The other thing, you know, we can do here is a can of beer or a Truly. Okay, you can put 1.5. These are both 12 ounces as well, just like the can of soda. So you're looking at, you know, a bottle and a half of beer, a can and a half of Truly. All right, can fit in there. So I'm covering all the bases here. All right. So the other thing I want to tell you is it says it holds 18 ounces of liquid. Now, if I take off the cap here and I fill this up with 18 ounces of liquid, it does not fill it to the top, okay? It actually fills it to about, you know, ½ inch down. So you have a little bit of room to put a couple ice cubes in it, and it'll fit in there, all right? My point is, for all these sizes, you know, the 18, the 26, 36, 46, and 64, if you know, take a 26 and put 26 ounces of liquid in here, it's not filled to the top. It's actually going to be filled a little bit lower. So you do have a little bit of room for ice, depending on how much ice, how much liquid you're going to use, okay? But just so you know that, you know, 18 ounces in here is not filled to the top, okay? It actually fills to about right here. So if you want to throw a couple ice cubes in on top of that, you can. You have some room. All right. The 26 ounce is basically a larger, like a bottle of soda like this is 20 ounces. All right? 26 ounces, 20 ounces. All right? Or 2 cans. All right, you can fit 2 cans of soda in here. 12 ounces and 12 ounces is 24. Bang, right? 26. You can fit, no problem. So something like a Gatorade, okay? Gatorade will come in 2 sizes. It comes in a larger one like this, okay? This one here is actually 28 ounces, but they do make a smaller one that is 20 ounces, okay? So you can fit a smaller Gatorade in here and have a little extra room as well. and almost a whole large Gatorade. And of course, your Trulies or your beer, you're talking about 2 bottles of beer or 2 Trulies in here. Okay? So I hope that kind of gives you a good idea, right? Two cans of soda, 2 bottles of beer, 2 Trulies, or almost a whole Gatorade. All right? And a whole bottle of Coke, no problem. All right, our next size. This is the 36 ounce, okay? So in a 36 ounce, we can do 1 bottle of soda plus 1 can of soda will fit in here without a problem, all right? The large Gatorade will fit in here with no problem, plus plenty of ice, all right? Or we've got even a large water, okay, so a larger water bottle, all right? This one here is 33.8 fluid ounces, it's 1 liter. That will fit in here without any problems, okay? Then we're looking at 3 cans of soda, 3 Trulies, or a beer, okay? Actually, so three of these cans, okay? So 3 sodas, 3 Trulies, or 3 beers can fit in here, okay? So that gives you a good idea about that sizing. And finally, let's see, we've got a 46 ounce here, all right? 46 ounces starting to get a little bit bigger. So this is something that I feel is starting to get a little hefty, a little heavier, a little bit bigger. I mean, obviously you can carry it around, you can take it with you, but this is not going to fit like in your backpack, in a little pocket on your backpack. This is something you're going to have to attach separately. I like it for work, right? I can bring it, put it in my truck, have it in my truck when I need it. But this one starts to get pretty big. So now with this, you can fit 2 bottles of Coke, all right, without any problem. Plus, you can do 2 smaller Gatorades. So you can almost fit 1 large Gatorade and 1 small Gatorade together. And then we can do almost a large and a small water. So both of these, okay, just about, really close. You can almost fit both of these into here. It's a little bit too much, but it's close. All right. And then also 4 beers, 4 Trulies, or even 4 bottles of soda will fit into this. Okay, so you're basically up to 4 cans of soda, 4 beers, or 4 Trulies can fit in here. All right. And then our bigger one. So this is, 64 ounces. It's basically a half gallon. All right. Now, just I'm going to do another video later on. Yeti makes a different water bottle that is like a jug, and it has a metal handle that comes up over the top. That comes in a half gallon and a 1 gallon size. I'll probably do a video on that at a later point. But this is the half gallon as well. All right, so basically, right, what can we put in that? 5 cans of soda, right, without any problem. 3 bottles of soda plus, okay, without any problem. Almost 4 small waters, okay, so almost 4 of these. Or 2 large waters. Okay, can go into there. 2 of these. And then, of course, we've got, 5 bottles of beer, 5 Trulies, okay? But this is just apple juice. This is a half gallon of apple juice, okay? This whole thing will fit in here, okay? So you can get a good idea of basically how much liquid you're taking with you with each one of these bottles. I hope that kind of helped you and kind of gave you some perspective on just exactly how much of what we can fit into each one. Okay? All right. Lastly here, Yeti makes this little sling. So this is just a little sling that you can, throw over your shoulder. And this size here basically fits the 24, I'm sorry, it's a 26. 26 and the 36, okay? The 36 fits in here absolutely nice and snug and tight and no problem, okay? So it's a nice little thing if you're, out hiking, you're out walking, you've got a backpack, you're carrying gear with you, you don't want to be carrying this water bottle separate. You can throw this on a sling. You can attach this to a different Yeti cooler. You can get creative. You can attach this to your backpack, whatever, however you need. Obviously, we can fit the 18 in it as well, but there's a lot of room in this, and it could fall out pretty easily. And Yeti actually does make another sling specifically for the 18 ounce bottle. So if you have an 18, you can get a sling specifically for it, but this one here will fit the 26 and the 36. All right, the 46 does not fit in here. It's too big. Okay. It's a nice little piece. Has adjustable strap. It has these locks on the back here that have little connections here. You squeeze the connections, you pop it open, and these here will attach to a Yeti cooler. The Yeti, the soft coolers that they have little loops on them, nylon loops, and these things can fit through the loops, and you can attach this right onto the little cooler. Like the Hopper 8, the Hopper 12, the Hopper 16, something like that, even some of the larger coolers. It has a little pocket here in the front, just a small little pocket. I mean, you can just stick something in there if you like. And what's kind of nice with this too is that inside, on the bottom here, there's actually a drain hole. Okay, so if you got any water, if any rain, anything that got wet in here, it can just drain right through this hole. So the bottom is kind of rigid. It has a nice solid flat bottom here, so it's not going to be too floppy. It really helps to keep this thing hold its shape, but otherwise it's a nice soft material here. It's almost like a rubbery material that's just, it's really nice, and the inside has a nice material that's soft, so the bottles can slide in and out really easily. All right, so that's just a little sling. Okay, I think I've just about covered everything here. I hope I gave you a good idea about what these things are all about and what you can fit in them. That was basically, my big thing here. I want to kind of put some perspective, because I know I had difficulty understanding what size to buy. So I'm like, how much can I fit in this one? Or how much could I fit in this, in a 46, in the 36, in the 26. So hopefully that all helped you understand how much you can put in here. And yeah, I want to thank you all for watching today. I hope the video helped you out. Please check out my website, meandmyjackets.com, for more information on Yeti stuff. I have a bunch of Amazon links in there as well if you're looking to purchase something. I certainly appreciate your support. Please hit the little thumbs up, the like button, subscribe to the channel, check out all my videos if you're into outdoors. Like I said, hiking, trekking, climbing, camping, skiing, snowboarding, fishing, all that fun stuff. Take a look around at all my videos and all the different apparel that we have here that I've reviewed. Hopefully can give you some good information and help you, understand which piece might be right for your needs. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully we'll see you back soon with another video. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.